So are we live or not?
Looks like we are. Says we're live. With who's there? With nobody. Two people. So who's there?
Yeah, don't be shy. Introduce yourself so we know we're not just talking to ourselves. Trillo's used to talking to himself. But right now we want to talk to some other people. I certainly do. I don't want to just talk to Trillo all the time. That gets very monotonous.
So I'm gonna make the screen bigger here.
But there are a few people. It says 5. That means probably at least 4. Well, now there's 6. Okay, it's picking up a little bit. So who are you guys? Where's the chat?
Nobody has introduced themselves yet in the chat. Let's see. I hope the chat's activated. Live chat. All messages are visible. Okay. Oh, there we go. The chat was not visible for a while. Well, now I see some messages. Gotcha Girl is here.
We got you. We got you right here. I'm glad we do.
Fireboy is here also.
Hi there, Fireboy.
And it's Creepy. Oh, Creepy Pasta. That's you.
Oh, a lot of aliases. A lot of folks have different names, so it's hard to keep track of everybody. But there you go. Gotcha Girl. Now we know it's Creepy Pasta. Okay, I'll try to remember that. You remember it also, Trillo.
I'll try. Hello to George Lugo.
And Jason, of course. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Jason said you call him Buddy, usually.
I don't even think about it. It's second nature. Feels like the right thing to do. Hi there, buddy. Because he's my buddy.
I guess he is.
Your buddy, too.
He's my buddy, too. Okay. Yes, Creepy Pasta is from TikTok.
Let's see. I hope we get a lot of TikTokers here today. We're trying to build this thing up. We did a video. Anybody see that little video we posted today on TikTok in the morning, inviting people here? That nobody watched it. It got like what, 3 views?
I last counted, I think it had 36 views in about 3 hours, 4 hours. Very dismal.
Sign of the times, guys. We're dying on TikTok. We didn't even come to life here on YouTube. That's the difference.
Yes. TikTok, we're dying. YouTube, we're trying to come to life. We're okay, Fireboy. Looking forward to building up our YouTube live visibility.
Little by little. We hope this is going to be a step in the right direction.
What happens to TikTok? TikTok, we just are getting shadow banned.
They're making it difficult for us. It's a shame because it was going great.
A few months ago, to answer your question, Fireboy, we were getting, usually we were getting 2,000 or 3,000 people on our lives.
You know, at any given time, like averaging maybe 2,000, sometimes 4, 5, 6,000, or sometimes 1,000. But rarely did we have less than 1,000 viewers.
That's the way it was going on TikTok. It looked great.
We're getting so many new followers on TikTok to our account, like 1,000 every single day.
That's just new followers. So everything looking up, and all of a sudden everything was crashing in on us.
And it dropped like the last few lives we got under 100, averaging under 100 viewers. So it kind of sucked. I mean, but still compared to YouTube, it was pretty darn good. But still, we're hoping that YouTube we can get this going here.
Well, so far we got 7 of you.
If that includes us, it's 6 or 5.
Well, I think 6. I think they count us as 1.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so there's 6 of you out there. That really sucks, huh?
Yeah, but we didn't expect a lot. We're trying to build it up.
Hey, guys, share. That would be a good thing if you just share right now.
Why don't you do that, guys? There's a share button, that little arrow, right?
Yeah, hit that arrow and like post it on your socials. You know, like on Facebook and your profiles. I don't know, WhatsApp. What else? What else do folks do? Twitter. Put it on Twitter, Instagram. Share the link here. So maybe we can get a whole bunch more joining us just from your friends. That'll be pretty cool, huh? and you know that you did a good deed here.
to help build us up. Jason says, "Say, Suede, you are so smooth."
Well, you got that right, Jason. You're very observant.
Okay, so who else we have? Jerry Schneiderman. Oh, your friend? Yes, I think I believe you contributed to our campaign for Casa Noir.
I remember that name. Sounds familiar.
Anyway, thank you for that, and welcome here to our YouTube live.
We are experimenting with widening our reach here on social media away from just TikTok.
And to our favored venue. Actually, yeah, YouTube. We really prefer. That's why we want to help build this up because this is much more convenient, comfortable to do the lives on YouTube.
Because it's horizontal, first of all. You know, the format here is not that vertical nonsense.
TikTok, as some of you know, if you're from TikTok, always vertical screens.
You got to squish together. It's really creepy. You know, makes you want to just puke, vomit, or something.
Well, I don't like it either, Suede. So here we can spread out a bit. We're still close to each other, obviously, but we can spread out a bit. It's better this way. All right. Hopefully, TikTok will be. What do you prefer? Yeah. Well, Fireboy's asking.
I guess we anticipated your question, Fireboy, because yeah, we much prefer YouTube. We are in agreement about that.
Because on YouTube, first of all, we can be on our computer. I have a desktop Mac computer, and this is so much nicer. I have a big screen rather than have to on TikTok. We have to do it on our phone. So that's one thing. We've got the whole computer screen here.
We can sit in front of the desk and just look forward onto the screen. Much more comfortable.
That's one thing. And the second thing is that it's a horizontal screen.
You know, they call it landscape, which is also much nicer than the vertical.
So two reasons why we prefer YouTube and hope this picks up a lot. So guys, please share. Share this live right now with your friends.
Let's get a lot of your friends to join us, huh? We can get it going that way.
That would help, guys. Jacob. Hajin? Hey, Jean?
Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny.
We don't know how to pronounce your last name. Sorry about that. But Jacob, thank you for the compliment.
Hey, look at that. Jacob doesn't know that I'm pulling the strings. Jacob, I got news for you. It's not Trillo's talent, it's my talent.
All right. Well, whoever it is, we appreciate your support there, Jacob. Oh, gotcha, girl.
AKA Creepy Pasta.
Yes, AKA Creepy Pasta from TikTok says it's a rainy day here in Philly. Oh,
well, it's rainy here in New York City too. I guess the weather's pretty similar because, you know, we're not that far away from each other, like 100 miles or something.
Yeah, not that far, Philly to New York City. So that's why it's similar weather.
Very dreary here today. It's raining, overcast, cloudy. It's Trillo's favorite weather, right?
I like it like this, yeah.
It reflects his personality, very gloomy.
Yes, Jose Jonathan Portillo is here.
Or is it Portillo? You never clarified that, Jose. I don't want to call him Jose.
I don't think that's your name. Didn't you say it's your brother's account here on YouTube?
Yeah, it's not even his account.
So, I don't think. But we know you as Nostalgia Kid.
Yeah, our good friend from TikTok. Glad you could show up, Nostalgia Kid, aka Jose Jonathan, and whoever else you are. Invite your friends.
Oh, your uncle's account. I see.
All right, so we don't even know your name. All we know you is Nostalgia Kid. You want to tell us another name, or you want to just leave it at Nostalgia Kid?
Well, unless you tell us differently, you will remain Nostalgia Kid to us.
So, Nostalgia Kid, invite your uncle or invite all your friends and stuff. share right now.
Let's try to get this going to expand this as fast as we can by by sharing.
Hit the little arrow. You see at the bottom of your screen, at least on the computer, on the desktop, it's at the bottom of the screen, a little arrow.
Yeah, I don't know how it appears on phones.
How many of you are on your phones now? And who's on your computer?
Yeah, is there anyone else on watching on your computer like we're doing?
Very comfortable like this. Well, on the computer, at least on our computer, there's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen, and you hit that. That's how you share it.
So do that, guys, if you're seeing that arrow.
And if you're on your phone, I don't know what the heck you do. Is there an arrow? There's probably a share arrow or something. Let me know so I can have intelligent information to send other people, to tell other people if they ask.
Okay. Let's see. Sadly, yeah, but I love the rain also. But I lived in North Carolina for 11 years.
What are you reading there?
Gotcha, girl.
Oh, you mean creepy pasta?
AKA Creepypasta. Lived in North Carolina for 11 years. Had to deal with lots of bad weather, mainly hurricanes. Watching off my laptop and things.
Oh, so you're on a laptop. So you see a little arrow at the bottom there, huh? Gotcha, girl. Yeah, that's it because a laptop. I assume it's the same thing. We're on a we're on an iMac.
iMac desktop, but it's probably the same thing, whether it's PC or Mac, right? Okay, running scared motion pictures. Oh, wait, first of all, Jacob says the little arrows to send messages and share is a little arrow.
What does that mean? You just repeated yourself, Jacob. The little arrow is for messages, and the share is a little arrow. It's the same arrow, right?
Is it the same arrow? You're talking about two different arrows, Jacob. Anyway, now we get to running scared motion pictures. Are you guys releasing any more series shorts?
We certainly hope to do that later this year, but we need dough.
We need money. We have to raise money for funding.
We need dough, moolah, uh, lettuce, greenbacks, diengi, d'argent, kesef, gelt. You get the picture?
Yes, and we need money. So we are hoping that our new movie, Casa Noir,
Which is in the film circuit all around the world right now, different film festivals, winning lots of awards. So that's kind of hopeful.
we're hoping it will be successful enough that it will get us publicity and attention, so we can attract funding, people to invest in our next ventures.
One of which is the web series. We want to continue that with a season 3. And the other thing is a feature film
Feature film called While the Village Sleeps.
based on the novel that we have. You can read that. How many of you guys have read that already?
Have you read While the Village Sleeps? It is a novel that we wrote uh, about our adventures, a murder mystery.
And we want to shoot that as a screenplay, a feature film.
It would be our first feature film. So that's my personal favorite priority, is to shoot the feature film.
Because that would be a first for us. We haven't done that yet. New venture. It's a great script, very exciting. If you have you read the book, don't you agree? It's very, very suspenseful, huh? Kind of a thriller. And it's got some funny stuff in it, but it's more for comic relief.
Yes, While the Village Sleeps is more of a serious kind of mystery, intense mystery, but it's got a lot of funny comic relief. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Well, of course, I put it just the way you wanted me to put it, because we're a team.
Yes. Thank you, Jose, aka Nostalgia Kid. Anyway, so yeah, that's our first hope, is that we can get funding for the feature film.
And shoot it maybe next year. Probably if we get the funding this year, we'll probably won't be able to shoot it until next year, but that's okay as long as we can shoot it.
And we also want to continue with the web series.
But we self-funded the web series, 2 seasons of it. So that's that. We're at the end of our resources. Even though we did some crowdfunding, some of you helped us, which we appreciate, donating to the crowdfunding. So, but most of it we had to pay for ourselves. It didn't cover the crowdfunding did not cover much of the budget, not most of it.
Not most of the, but yeah, we still had to pay quite a lot of money to produce and for post production, finish editing, and all that stuff for the web series, as well as Casa Noir.
Our short film. It's a parody of Casablanca, the 1942 movie.
Anyway, so that's our plans. Yep. Hopefully, we're gonna Casa Noir is gonna be so successful that we will be able to we'll use it as a sort of demo for our feature film, as well as maybe even the web series.
Ideally, we'd like to shoot both of them either later this year or next year.
Wouldn't that be great, guys, if we could do both by the end of this year, or at least by next year, to shoot season 3 of our web series,
as well as our first feature film, While the Village Sleeps.
While the Village Sleeps would sound like a great movie. Have you read it? XTVCW, etc.
Why don't we just call him, etc., him or her? We don't even know your gender.
That's right. We don't know to refer to you. Should we refer to you as him or her?
She or he, or they,
or they,
or something else,
or something else.
Why don't we just call them something else?
Well, until you tell us, we don't know. Anyway, did you read it? If you or anyone of you haven't read it, you could download it on Kindle.
On that's Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. What was that? Amazon Prime, I guess. Kindles through Amazon, right? It's there as an ebook for only 99 cents.
That's U.S. dollars. That's less than $1 US. And with inflation going on now, that's like nothing. This inflation is killing us.
Yeah, we have big inflation going on in the U.S. now. So that 99 cents is like literally almost nothing.
Almost free.
So go download it on Kindle, Amazon Prime, and enjoy reading our e-novel,
While the Village Sleeps.
And then you'll have a good idea what the feature film will be like. Of course, it has to be changed and condensed and stuff for the screen, which I've done. I mean, I have the screenplay already. All right. Yes, director said no budget.
Yeah, we put that in the script because it was like true to life, a slice of life.
That's actually what was going on. We actually had no budget. I want the world to know that Van Trill is my favorite ventriloquist, hands down.
Thank you, Jason. I hope that we are your favorite ventriloquist duo, hands down and hands up, both.
Gotcha Girl asks who?
Well, what's the question? Who, what, when, where? What does that refer to? Who, what?
I don't know what she's referring to. Hello, Sierra Lynn.
Glad you could join us, Sierra. Nice to see you. I think you were here. Were you here the other day when we did a live a couple of days ago? I think you were there, right? Either that or on TikTok. Maybe you were on TikTok, because I know you look familiar.
Anyway, welcome to us now.
Sierra, now that you joined us, invite your friends.
Yeah, share. Sierra, there's a little arrow there on the bottom of the screen.
That's if you're on a desktop, and I hope the arrow is there too if you're on your phone.
We don't know about on the phones, but there's some share button, probably a little arrow, similar.
So hit that thing and invite your friends.
Yeah, please do. That goes for everybody. Invite your friends to join us. Never mind, says Gotcha Girl. Okay.
Well, in that case, we will never mind. That reminds me of some of my favorite music.
Your favorite music? What reminds you?
What Gotcha Girl said.
I don't know why. She just said never mind.
Yeah, because it reminds me of my favorite group, Nirvana.
Nirvana. Oh, yeah.
You ever hear that?
I've heard Nirvana, yeah.
But you're not such a big fan, huh? Jason's a big fan, right? Jason, my buddy Jason.
Yeah, oh, Jason. Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that before. You were a Nirvana fan, right?
Yeah, but you don't dig it, huh?
Not so much. I mean, I heard some. I don't even remember the names of what I heard. Some of the songs. It's okay.
No, I think it's friggin' awesome. It's great music. You should get into it.
All right, maybe I'll give it a chance.
So, Jason, what's your favorite Nirvana album? You could remind me over here. Everything they did was so cool.
Sorry, my nephew said who, and never mind, he stole my laptop because I was grabbing what? So my nephew said who? Oh, your nephew typed who?
Oh, that's a pretty cool rock group. Also, I like that rock and roll band.
What rock and roll band?
Who?
All right, so who are you talking about?
Who?
You said you like a rock group.
Yeah, the Gotcha Girl mentioned that. Reminded me
How did she remind you?
because she said who.
So what group did she remind you of?
The Who.
The Who? That's not even good grammar. And who are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. The Who.
Who what?
Not what. Who.
You said there's a rock group that you really like that Gotcha Girl remind you of.
Yeah, who?
Who? Gotcha Girl.
No, the group.
Yeah, which group?
Which group?
Yeah, what's the name of the group?
Who?
The group that you like.
Who? Usually the Who.
No, usually people say who. They don't say the Who.
Not when they're talking about rock music. It's the Who.
The which are you talking about? Why are you talking like this?
I didn't tell you the group that I like.
Who?
That's right.
Never mind.
They're great also.
Who's great?
Yeah, who's great? Also, never mind.
I mean, who's great also never. It didn't make any sense.
Well, Jason agrees.
Jason wrote never mind. Why did he say that?
We were talking about Nirvana.
Yeah, so well, you asked his favorite album, right? Or did I ask? One of us asked about his favorite album.
Yeah, so he answered.
He doesn't want to answer.
No, he did answer.
He doesn't want to for some reason.
What do you mean he doesn't want to?
He said never mind.
No, that's the answer.
That's not an answer. We're talking about Nirvana, favorite groups, and he won't even answer it.
Well, he answered and I answered. We both answered.
Neither one of you is answering me.
I already did.
All right, I'll ask you again.
I agreed with Jason.
You agree with him?
Look what he said.
He said never mind.
That's right.
Suede, are you going to tell me the answer? If I ask you one more time, your favorite Nirvana album, are you going to answer?
Of course I will. I always do.
All right, you can answer this time.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me.
All right, you promise you're going to answer this time.
Absolutely.
All right. What's the name of your favorite Nirvana album?
Never mind.
Why won't you answer me?
I just did.
Sierra Lynn's dad used to have her listen to The Who.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great band.
All right. But you don't know the name of the band that your dad asked you to listen to?
She just told you.
She said The Who. Her dad asked her to listen to a band, The Who.
That's right. It's a great band.
Now Nostalgia Kid's getting into the act here. It's who, Trillo? That's what I'm trying to find out. Who?
Everybody's telling you.
Ah, all right. All right, let's just move on. Another song, Behind Blue Eyes. Oh, Behind Blue Eyes? Okay.
Something going on behind your eyes, huh?
Well, I have blue eyes, so maybe it's behind my eyes, something going on. Ah, all right. Lead singer.
Oh, Helga wants me to get violent here.
I think she's telling me to get violent.
Maybe we should both get violent. We'll make this into the, no holds barred MMA,
The MMA?
ultimate fighting.
Oh, okay. Oh, Roger Daltrey. Yeah, I've heard that name. Nostalgic is also with the Nevermind. Okay. No one wants to answer my question.
Don't feel paranoid. Everybody's answering you. You just don't understand.
All right. Welcome to a couple of new people who joined us here.
Wow, the viewer numbers just went up tremendously.
By 2 or 3 numbers. So we got 11 here. So who are the new ones who just joined us? Say hello here. My new name is Jack. Sorry if I never told you to. Oh, Gotcha Girl is now Jack.
All right, Jack. Did you change your gender also, just so we can keep track?
So are you still Gotcha Girl?
I mean, you got girl in your username, so we assume you're a girl. But the name Jack sounds like you're a guy. So could you make up your mind, please? Or just let us know. Just keep us posted.
All right. So now should we refer to you as he?
And him and stuff? Because Jack, Or are you Jack, but you're a she Jack? And a her Jack? And a hi Jack?
This stuff gets very confusing.
Randall. Hi there, Randall. Look at that. Randall just shows up and starts cursing right away. First word he types here is hell.
Well, no, he meant hello. I think he just left out the O.
Oh, then he corrected it. All right, Randall. Welcome here. I'm glad you found us. So, Randall, tell your friends about us.
We'll be here a little bit more, I guess. In the meantime. So, yeah, tell all your friends. All right. Gotcha Girl. I was trans. Told you a few TikTok lives ago, but he. Oh, okay. Now it rings a bell.
Sorry. I forgot also Gotcha Girl. Because it gets very confusing these days.
Yeah, I know. We've got a few such followers who are either trans or what are they, non-binary or what? I think a bunch actually. So we lose track. Anyway, thank you for reminding me, Gotcha Girl. So he and they.
So we have to associate he and they with Gotcha Girl, who's also called Jack.
Okay, we'll do our best, Gotcha Girl, but you can keep reminding us if we forget.
Happy Jack. Oh yeah, it's a good song.
We'll have to check that out.
So Gotcha Girl, aka Jack. I hope you're happy. True to the song.
Okay, Randall Smith, you're from TikTok.
Well, I'm glad somebody transferred over here. We also got Nostalgia Kid right below you in the comments there.
Yes, Jose Jonathan Portillo is actually Nostalgia Kid.
Also famous from TikTok.
Well, at least we know him from TikTok. All right. You have a date tonight with Chloe Cliche Suede at the Last Exit nightclub.
Well, for a change, Jason, I mean, that would be a good guess. We've been going out a lot together, Chloe and me. But tonight, it's Fiona Fatale from season 2 of our web series.
All right. I'm Black Marcus from TikTok.
Do you remember that, Trillo?
Black Marcus. Sounds familiar, vaguely, but I don't remember exactly.
Anyway, now we know you're also Randall, and you're also here. But do we call you he or she, or should we just call you Gotcha Girl?
I'm going to assume we call you he and him.
Unless you tell us differently. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. All right. Let's see who else just joined us among the 11 participants we have here.
Hey, guys, you still got time to share. You got a few minutes at least.
Well, I estimated we'd be going until 3:45.
We're not tied to that. We're not married to that. We can go shorter or longer.
Boney Tony is here. I didn't notice it first. Boney Tony Magic. Glad you could make it also.
So we got a few TikTokers here. We got Tony Boney, or Boney Tony, as the case may be.
We have who else was here? Randall is also from TikTok,
And of course, Nostalgia Kid,
right?
Helga Smith.
Helga Smith also from TikTok.
Anybody else?
Anybody else here from TikTok? Let us know in the comments here.
To tell your friends, geez, we should get a lot more from TikTok. I'm surprised. Why don't they, maybe everybody's very loyal to the particular app.
Are people actually so loyal to TikTok that they wouldn't come over to YouTube for our live?
I mean, what's to be loyal about TikTok? I guess there's some people like that, like they only stay on TikTok. They're not going to venture away, afraid they'll get lost in the vast cyberspace.
I don't know. Randall Smith, I agree with you, Randall.
What are you agreeing with?
He said, I enjoy watching you here better.
How can you agree with him?
I just agree with what he said.
Well, how could you agree that he enjoys watching you better? How do you know what he says until he says it? How do you know what he thinks until he tells you?
Well, he just told me.
Yeah, but you can't agree. Oh, never mind. I said, never mind.
I think I get it now. So when you say never mind, you just said never mind.
That's right.
So you're referring to Nirvana again, right?
No, I'm just saying never mind. It has nothing to do with Nirvana.
Before you said it's something to do with Nirvana.
Well, no, well, not now.
So when you say never mind now, what are you saying?
I'm saying never mind. That's what I mean. Never mind.
Okay. So what I was trying to say, Randall, is that I think Suede will back me up here. That we both enjoy being on YouTube better for the lives,
Even though nobody's here.
even though virtually nobody's here. We hope we can really build this up fast. To have a huge following on our lives, viewers joining us on the lives here, because it's so much more fun to do it here.
Because for two reasons. Well, we mentioned earlier that not everybody was here. Number one, because it's on our computer. We have the option of doing it on our computer. We don't have to be on our phones.
On TikTok, it's always on our phones. We're looking at a little screen. We have a nice big screen in front of us this way.
And number two, because it's landscape.
Landscape, format, horizontal.
So much better. We hate that vertical stuff.
That is so annoying to be crammed together in vertical, which is the way on TikTok. So for those two reasons, we really hope this can pick up.
There's also a third reason.
What's that?
Because it's very iffy on TikTok whether we're even going to keep our account, because they keep doing all this nonsense, these shenanigans.
It's true that we get a lot of bans and shadow bans on TikTok.
They kick people out of their lives. Everybody's complaining. Our followers complain all the time about that.
We keep getting these complaints on when we do the TikTok lives that most of our followers get kicked out constantly. They have to keep coming back in.
And they don't get notified either.
Yeah, well, the notified business, I don't know if YouTube's any better because I don't think YouTube notified many of our followers.
It's called subscribers here. It's YouTube.
Oh, that's right, subscribers. I don't think YouTube notified many of them because otherwise we'd have more than 11 people here.
Yeah, even though we don't have so many subscribers on YouTube compared to the followers on TikTok.
Yeah, it's about 2,500 as opposed to 78,000.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, TikTok, we have way more support as of now. But still, you think that, for out of 2,500 subscribers, more than 11 would have shown up if they were, if they were all notified.
Well, here's the difference. Somebody just showed up. Look.
Oh, now it's 12.
All right, so that's the difference. Somebody was notified.
Yeah, I don't know. Were any of you actually notified by YouTube today? I did, Jerry.
Yeah, we did. We sent it. We put on Facebook. We put it all over our group. You know our group? Are you a member? Jerry, a member of our Trillo and Suede Facebook group?
I hope you are. If not, I hope you join, Jerry, the Trillo and Suede Facebook group. So we did a big post about it, and we made an event out of it this morning, a few hours ago.
And then we also put it on our pages.
Our individual pages. We each have separate pages on Facebook. We announced this live
with a link to it.
Of course, putting the link to it.
And we also did a video this morning on TikTok.
Just to announce this live today, we recorded a video a few hours ago on TikTok, urging everybody to come over here to hit the link in our profile.
Because we have that link to our YouTube channel right there in our TikTok profile, conveniently enough.
So we were urging everybody.
But nobody saw it, probably. Almost nobody.
Yeah, last I looked before we went live, I think 36 people only viewed that video.
That's a sign of how our TikTok is dying.
But it's also a sign of how YouTube never got off the ground. At least TikTok for a while we were doing great. YouTube we were never doing great, but we want to make this our home, our main place.
If only we can get a bigger fan base here.
That's what we would love to do. Well, Jason was notified by YouTube, huh?
That's good to know. At least somebody was.
Just give it time. Okay, so says XTV.
Do you have a username? Maybe let us know. I mean, not a username, like an alternate, a pronounceable username.
That would be helpful if you have a pronounceable username or just nickname or something, instead of having to say XTVCW, etc. Oh, and Gotcha Girl was notified by us on TikTok.
Oh, that's right, because a bunch of you guys, well, at least some of you, were notified if we are in contact with you on TikTok, in the messages thing.
Yeah, so we did notify a bunch of people by message today on TikTok, and a few of you actually showed up. Ryan Collins. Oh, nice to hear from you.
Or Ryan, I remember you, buddy. Certainly nice to see you. How'd you find us today? Because we don't see you on Facebook much. We have a Facebook group and stuff. I don't think you're in that. And anyway, it's been a long time. So did you see a notice about this, or did YouTube notify you?
However you found us, maybe you're on TikTok.
I don't think you're on TikTok either. Our account was going really big for a while there on TikTok.
In any case, you're here, so nice to hear from you. I hope things are going well for you, Ryan.
Yeah, we got it made. Long story about that. A lot of aggravation.
So far, Ryan's privy to this. Ryan was the sound mixer on the season 1 of our web series,
the Trillo and Suede web series. He also was the director for one of the episodes.
Yes, he also directed one episode.
Our favorite episode for that reason.
Yes, for that reason. Actually, it was a day of shooting. We shot parts of 2 different episodes. But those were my favorite shooting moments from that season 1.
Mainly because we had some huge issues with the director for most of it.
Yes, we won't go into all that.
You can read our autobiography to all the details.
Right. For all the dirt we'll put into our autobiography or something, but for another time. But Ryan did a great job as sound mixer and as director for the one day he was working as director. And then, yes, we got Casa Noir also had its share of problems, but I'm very happy with how it came out. I'm very pleased with the result.
So again, the dirt, the inside story. We had issues with one particular crew member there too.
Yes, unfortunately, again, a crew member, a major crew member, presented a tremendous problem for us. But we can't go into, well, we don't want to go into the details right now. But as far as the actual work that was done, even this crew member did a very good job.
We're pleased with the result. Just on a personal level, geez.
Yeah, on a personal level, it was very stressful to work with this person, but at least he was good in what he did for the result. So I think the resulting film we're very pleased with.
It's winning all kinds of awards also. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I mean, just like got so many notifications just the past few days, winning contests all over the world.
But the main thing is we're waiting to hear from the big contest.
Because so far it's small and medium-sized film festivals. We're getting all these awards, which are nice to get, but it doesn't mean much for the future. We have to at least get into some of the major big ones, world famous festivals, and create some buzz.
In order to go forward, because we're going to shoot our feature film.
While the Village Sleeps, that's next on the agenda. Okay, Nostalgia Kid says everyone loves the children and Ezra.
All right, so which children are you referring to, Nostalgia Kid?
Yeah. Oh yes, Jason. Yes. Well, Jason, Ryan in particular did a great job, as I mentioned, in the directing that he did, as well as for the sound.
Also, a good guy to work with. That's important.
Yes. Also, a very nice guy to work with. Ryan is, which makes it much more pleasant.
Because there are all kinds.
Yes, Ryan. Ryan knows in particular what we're talking about. When I mentioned at this point, a couple of years after the fact, I don't mind mentioning the director in particular. It was the director. It was really the only big problem for us on that season one.
Huge issue.
Yeah, huge problems. But everybody else was nice, and Ryan in particular was a pleasure to work with. YouTube conversations with the other cast members of the season 2 web series.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoy that. That's up there for everybody to enjoy.
Yes, well, I'm glad. And now we've got some more interviews coming up soon. We'll keep you posted with Casa Noir members of the cast. Maybe crew also, mainly members of the cast. We'll have some interviews coming up soon of Casa Noir. That's why he gets so mad in season 1. I guess you mean mad. Yeah, mad.
You mean Trillo, huh? Yeah, Trillo got pretty darn upset.
I certainly did.
It was just real life.
Yeah, it's funny. In retrospect, shooting that thing, I was under tremendous stress.
Ryan, you're looking at that, huh? Trillo, he was freaking out.
I was freaking out. There are a couple of days there, and I almost just folded the production, gave up on it. I'm glad I stuck it out, though. But it was very difficult because I was under so much stress. Yes, but I used it. It worked out well for the character.
Yeah, because Trillo, the character in season 1 was, in particular, was supposed to be under tremendous amounts of stress, and the actor, this guy here, the real Trillo,
AKA Jonathan Geffner.
Some people get confused by that, but that's his alter ego kind of. Anyway, he was feeling that pressure, that stress, so it's like he just used it.
That's what I did basically. I was playing myself as I was really experiencing the situation. George, I didn't notice you, but here you are, George Cook. Hello to you.
And where do you come from, George? Are you from YouTube? Did you get notified by YouTube, or are you a TikToker?
Yeah, did you see our post this morning on TikTok, inviting you over here?
Or did you just wander over here quite by accident?
Always interesting to hear how people found us. Oh, thank you, Jason.
Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, for most of you guys, you're not going to be able to see it for a while because it's in the film festival circuit, and a lot of the rules there don't allow us to put it on the internet.
Yeah, we have to keep it off the internet for a while until we're finished with the film festival circuit. Probably, well, till the end of this year at least.
Maybe longer.
We'll see what happens after that. But you can see behind the scenes videos from the making of Casa Noir.
That's right here on our YouTube channel. Check it out. There's a whole playlist of Casa Noir videos.
Yes, please enjoy the playlist of Casa Noir right here on our YouTube channel.
and make sure you sub to the channel.
If you haven't done it yet, guys, sub to this channel right now.
Hit the sub button and also hit the notification bell.
So you hopefully will get notified when we go live again, which we plan to do fairly frequently. Oh, Nostalgia Kid, I have a question. Was your mother really that bad to you?
You should only know the stories I've heard about your mother can make me, geez, I like throw up or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a very difficult relationship with my mother, Nostalgia Kid.
Yeah, he was pretty darn traumatized.
I would say that. Psychologically traumatized by my mother. So, yeah, it's true to life.
So he made comedy out of it,
Taking stuff from my real life. A lot of stuff in that season. Well, in the series, everything I do is taken from my real life. Let's see who else. I think Big Audie, if you ever meet someone named Jeff Dunham, he's like you, but he has few other puppets. I know Jeff Dunham.
Well, we both know him. We know who he is, but we also know him. We met him a few times.
We did. We've met Jeff Dunham a few times.
We don't actually like hang together. He's not our bestie or something.
Yes, we're not really friends with him, but we
Well, not at all, actually.
not at all, but we met him a few times. But he seemed like a very nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, when you said not at all, people might think that like we don't like him or something.
No, we don't dislike him. I mean, he seems like he's a very nice guy from what we know about him. But yeah, so we know who he is. We know him a little bit. Okay, let's see. Before we pack it in here today,
we're really hoping that we can build this thing up a little more today.
Well, yeah, it didn't get very far here today, guys. So I hope you guys keep in contact with us
right here on YouTube.
Make sure that you subbed if you didn't yet do that from the to the channel. Oh, your friend George. Oh, that's Georgia. I said George before, did I? I think I said George. It's Georgia.
All right. Well, anyway, George, I'm glad you found us here.
I'm glad your friend recommended you.
Who's your friend? Do we know your friend?
So make sure you subscribe to our channel here, Georgia,
and hit the notification bell
so that you'll be here. You'll be able to at least be notified when we go live again. We plan to do this fairly frequently.
Right here on YouTube, as we're trying to make the switch
from TikTok to YouTube. Well, we'll try. We'll go on TikTok also, at least sometimes still, because even though our views went way down on TikTok, it's still more than here on YouTube. But we're hoping this will build up.
With your help, we can do it.
If you keep sharing our content, then we can do that. Build up our following here, subscriber list, and then get a lot more people onto our lives.
That's our goal, at least.
Yes, Jay Johnson. We know Jay Johnson also. We've talked to Jay Johnson quite a bit more than to Jeff Dunham, actually.
Yeah, we met him a few times and had some long chats with him.
We did. Had a couple of very long chats with Jay. Jay, I know, is a very nice guy.
I mean, everybody says so.
And that's our experience, too, every time we talk to Jay. Very down to earth, very nice person, Jay Johnson.
And a great ventriloquist also.
Yeah, he's also a great ventriloquist. PTSD Day, that's right.
Coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, my mother's not around anymore. I don't have to deal with her directly.
But you still got the memories, the scar tissue.
Yeah, memories.
Memories and scar tissue in your brain.
That's right. Brain scar tissue I have. Okay.
Well, Helga, don't let it happen again. Do not take phone calls. That's not allowed.
Not allowed to take phone calls. All right, so I guess last call right now. Any final questions or comments? We'll give you a minute before we say goodbye for now.
Yeah, this is your last chance, guys. Score today.
In the meantime, while we're waiting to see if anybody else has something else they'd like to say before we part, thanks for joining us, those of you who were here today.
And keep sharing, guys.
Yes, please keep sharing our channel, the link to our channel,
This channel, the YouTube channel right here.
and the links to the individual videos.
If you enjoy the video here, share it with your friends. And also like and comment.
Yeah, it's great if you give it likes as much as possible, all our videos here, and write comments under the videos.
Because we'll be sure to answer you.
We will. We'll make sure to answer you, to reply to your comments.
We can do that for the time being because there's so few subscribers.
For now, it's not so hard because we have a relatively small number of subscribers here on YouTube, so we're able to keep track.
Our goal is to get to the point where we cannot answer all of you guys anymore. That's our goal.
Yeah, that's our goal. XTV, etc. Casanova will have a 2023 premiere. Well, everything's up in the air. It's going to be shown at film festivals, live screenings during this year, coming up soon.
We're going to let you know. We'll keep you posted about when and where.
Around the world. So depending on where you live, you might be able to see it on a big screen. But as far as on the internet, we don't know. It depends what happens with the film festival circuit.
Maybe we're going to put it up on YouTube or something next year. But it's not going to be for a while. The first choice is to get it onto Netflix or Hulu or something.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can get it onto a streaming service, one of the big ones, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, something like that. Sometimes they have shorts. So we'll see. We'll let you know.
But that's why we can't put it on the internet now.
Because all those guys want films that have not been on the internet, usually. Yes, Ryan, I'd love to work with you again. I hope that does work out.
Right now, we got to find some dough. You know what that's like, Ryan, huh? For a feature film and also for season 3 of our web series.
We're hoping either later this year or next year we can shoot either our feature film or season 3 of the web series.
Or hopefully both.
Both would be ideal. You like the triple rabbi, do you? XTV,
etc.
XTV, etc.
Yeah, he's quite a character, huh?
Yes, I agree. Quite a character. Okay, final comment or question? Coming up right now. Here's your chance, guys.
Don't give anybody any ideas, Jason.
That's right. About those slappy references we always got on TikTok. You work for Cannoli, huh?
Doing what? You want to be in the series? Nostalgia Kid?
AKA Jose?
Using his uncle's account, but he's actually Nostalgia Kid.
We'll keep that in mind. So we'll have a contract drawn up that will pay you in the form of cannolis.
By the end of the show, you're going to be really fat. If you don't mind.
If you don't mind, that's fine with us. You'd love to be in the web series also.
So you have acting experience? Either one of you guys?
Yeah, send us an email. I mean, right now we have nothing scheduled. We don't have any money to shoot anything. But, if you'd like to appear in season 3 of the web series as a possibility, especially if you have some acting experience, send us your resume, headshot, stuff like that.
Or even if you don't have that stuff yet, send us an email with whatever details you can supply us with.
All right, so email you right through the YouTube channel, right here. You go to the About page.
And you click on email. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Right, so you just hit the email, which is Trillo@Geffner.com.
So that's easy to remember, right? But if you forget it, just hit the link
in the About section, the About page of our YouTube channel right here. The things I used to be in drama club in 2nd grade got kicked out.
They kicked you out? They kicked you all the way from the drama club into the web series, the Trillo and Suede web series, huh?
Okay, food is good enough for payday for you.
We'll keep that in mind when we analyze our budget.
Yeah, we'll look through our budget for season 3 when it comes to it. Got in a fight with another girl, Gotcha Girl said.
Oh, geez. I hope you don't make that a habit. I hope if we fire you, if we hire you, we won't have to fire you. I hope you're not going to be fighting with the whole cast and crew. Please control yourself, gotcha, girl. All right, I bet she will. He will, right? They will.
Or they, he or they. Well, all right.
Hard to keep track.
Yeah, it is. All right, I guess we'll say goodbye now, guys. Thanks for joining us. Please keep sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, spread the word about us. Share the links to our channel itself.
Tell everybody about it.
And also the individual videos here. Every time you watch a video, you just share with other people or share on your page and all that stuff.
And like, comment. Yeah, you know the deal.
I guess you guys know the deal. All right. Bye for now, guys.
Here's looking at you, kids.